Hello, good evening, Websummit here. Welcome to the 50th and the final group round of pitch brought to you by FINEP, FNDCT, and MCTI. My name is Rodrigo Terron, and I will be your host this evening here on the stage 7. Welcome. Pitch is a Web Summit startup competition which showcases the world's most promising startups in a live pitching battle. Across 5 group rounds, 35 awesome early stage startups will take the spotlight. 7 of those will be pitching in this round, all sharing a common goal to make each through the semifinal. Only 2 startups for each round will move on to the semifinal, and they will be announced right here at the end of this session. So here how it works. Each startup have 3 minutes to pitch, followed by 3 minutes to Q&A with the judges. We have a lot of startup to meet, so I will be keeping us to a strict schedule. Now that we know the rules, let me to introduce 2 amazing judging panel. Coming out judges, Vanessa Silva, Marlison Silva, Renan Conde, Rafael Becher, Débora Ushua, and Bruno Portela. Without further ado, it's time to start the competition. And the first startup to take the stage is Rafael from Emo Doctor. Let her it for them. Welcome, Rafael. Good luck.
Hello, everyone. Somewhere right now, a result just came back normal. It wasn't. The CBC is the most common blood test on Earth. 2.2 billion lab tests a year in Brazil alone. The story of a health person is written inside it, but 1 in 5 abnormal results are never followed up. It's leukemia, an early lymphoma, a child's anemia. The warning was there, but no one sees them. Brazil has only 3,000 hematologists for 200 million people. There is 1,000 municipalities that don't have any doctor. The UN says that 80% of the developing countries face the same shortage. That means a really big problem. So, HemoDoctor has an AI that reads the hemogram as hematologists would. We analyze the exam, and then we process and give to the doctor the next steps, the hypothesis, and we are now live. We process 64,000 exams. We validated with 89% agreement with hematologists. Sensitivity, saying 100% sensitivity in critical cases. That one you can afford to miss. We are presenting at the European Hematology Congress this week, in our study, and we are live at both public and private hospitals, and we are performing pilots in other companies. Our model is pretty simple, scalable, paper processing across hospitals, public health, laboratories, and public systems. And we are not outsiders. We are the oncohematologists who see these missed warnings every day at the hospitals. And personally, my grandmother just passed away with a bone marrow disease. Every CBC hides a story. Our AI knows how to read them, and that patient whose result just came back, let's not miss them.
Congrats, thank you for the questions. 3 minutes.
Rafael, congratulations for a pitch. Very good. Show that you are a doctor. You work. You have the pain also in your family, right? So your connection is very good. I would like to know about the market today. How the hospitals deal with this today, and how your solution is different for the others.
We are the first AI platform who use the CBC as a triage in the world. There's no one system that connects to the hospitals or labs to give the doctors triage efficient, intelligent, and using the international rules, the regulatory, because we don't use LLMs to process the data. We have our algorithm, so it's secure and it's guided by the medicine.
How many hospitals are using your solution right now, and what's the plan? How do you see in a short term to scale?
We are running 3 pilots, both on private and public hospitals. We are processing over 2 million exams in a municipality in São Paulo. And also we are waiting for the regulatory path, which is Anvisa. And our next steps is including going to America. We are talking to Mayo Clinic and the biotech ecosystem in Arizona.
What are the plans for the investment? Are you looking for another players in Brazil or outside? And what do you thinking about this?
Both of them. We are waiting for our regulation to open our investors round.
Do you have some partner with states or municipalities or same union, Minister of Health?
We just we were just approved on the health ministry, so we are allowed to process in public systems too.
Last question is about the recent AI regulation that is coming. Did you see? Are you compliant?
We developed the system following the governance, the GPDR rules, and also the regulatory path from Anvisa and also FDA too.
Thank you so much, Rafael. Congrats. So our second pitch for now is Connect Loop. Welcome, Atif. Welcome to the stage. Perfect. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Atif, founder of Connect Loop. Most businesses have the same big problem. They get customers who are ready to ask questions, ready to buy, ready to book a meeting, but no one's there to speak to them. This happens during business hours, off business hours, on the weekend, across different time zones. What that means is that businesses are losing customers at the exact time those customers are showing interest. We saw this happen again and again, and we saw something opposite happen. Jen from MasterCard spoke to one of our clients. She came to on their website. She had questions. Instead of filling out a form and waiting, she spoke to Leah, our AI sales agent. Leah was able to answer her questions, reply to her, qualify her, book a meeting, and that conversation turned into a paying customer. This is what Connect Loop does. The problem is simple. Most businesses have websites that there's no one there to man. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to follow through a pattern where there's a method of where we could understand how those conversations could happen. We understand that the old chatbots were scripted, they were frustrating, they lost the customer's trust. And what we're trying to fix is that. The reason we have built Connect Loop is because the simple answer is that Connect Loop is there to answer all of those questions that are happening. Meet Leah, our AI sales agent. Leah is able to answer your questions, qualify the buyers, books meetings, syncs everything to a CRM across WhatsApp, web, and email in any language and in any hour. This is what makes Leah stronger because she could decide of what to do next. Leah is a coordinated effort of different AI agents that takes place on any given conversation. At the center of it is a routing agent that decides what sort of conversation take place at which agent. Leah just got stronger. Now Leah is trained on the most known SLAM framework in the world. It's called Sprint and Medic. Recently, in the last 5 months since we started, we have 123 customers across Brazil, Colombia, and the United States, and we're growing fast in Brazil and the US. And we think that we have found some sort of market fit that is really attracting our customers. What we have seen that out of the 123 customers, majority of our customers are from the Brazilian markets. And we have added a new feature, which is WhatsApp, which is very easy for the Brazilian market to understand. Our mission is bold but simple. We have built Leah for Leah to take over every business and for every business to have a sales agent that never sleeps. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Atif. The judges, please, the questions. You
I
can
don't
start.
have.
Hello. Hi. Congratulations for your pitch. I'd like to know if you identify competitors. Do you have competitors?
Yeah, so I feel when someone asks us about the competitors in our market, they kind of mix us in with the AI agents that are doing customer support. But if you look deep into the market, there aren't many competitors that are actually just focused on sales, like agents that are doing only sales only. So in that landscape, there are very few competitors in that landscape, at least in the United States. And with those competitors in mind, what's separating us from them is our onboarding. So you could sign up, train, and deploy Leah within 3 minutes on your website. And additionally, we're using the sales framework, which is called Spin and Medic, which is a world framework. And Leah is trained on that. So when she speaks to you, she knows exactly how to navigate that conversation, having a framework in mind.
Hey, congratulations for your pitch. My question is similar to hers. Again, only today, 10 startups with same solution, similar solutions, not of course nothing. But my main worry today is the new AI law in Brazil that is coming up, which is very similar to Europe AI Act. And then have you ever been able to step up in UE?
Yeah, so I think with the new law that as much as I understand it, all our conversations are inbound conversation, which the customer starts first. So that protects us against most of that, what you're referring to. So the customer gives us the consent to have those conversations with them. So I think with that law in mind, I think we're okay.
And whenever you're thinking about going global, so you said like show some data about Brazil market, but I've been talking to many companies offering kind of same solutions. So you said that the onboarding would be like the main difference. Why? And what's the kind of support you gave to the companies?
So the onboarding is something that we worked heavily in. So from the time that you sign up and you train and you deploy, we made that cycle extremely quick because we understood from the customer feedback where that biggest bottleneck was. So customers were having trouble training the agent. We pretty much automated that. Customers were having deploying agent. We also automated majority of that. So from the customer feedback, it was used to be like a 20-minute onboarding, and we shrunk it down to 3 minutes from the feedback that we're getting. And I think if you look at our competitors across the board, no one's doing it this quickly. No one's training the agents that quickly.
Thank you so much, Atif. Congrats. Thank you. For now, I want to invite Marina from Ortho Copilot. Welcome, Marina.
Thank you very much. Hello, thank you. Hi, thank you. Hello. Ortho Copilot. Doctors from all over the world have a lot of problems regarding treatment planning, regarding orthodontic treatment planning, because it is a complex issue, takes a lot of time, and a lot of young doctors are planning without the treatment and without the training correctly. So, Ortho Copilot is the first AI solution to help doctors to make a diagnosis and a treatment plan regarding orthodontic treatment. Diagnosis complete like an expert. And this is very important because, for example, in the law field, AI can read all the texts and help a lot of lawyers. But in the dental field, the AI is not able to understand the pictures and the before and after pictures and before and after treatments. So I'm training AI with my own data because I've been treating 6,000 cases last 25 years, and I'm teaching AI before and after pictures and 3D scans how to look and make a diagnosis and treatment plan, considering all kinds of appliances, braces and aligners. And I'm uploading the treatment plan, and this treatment plan leads that outcomes. So AI is able to understand the pictures and 3D images from before and after treatments. And this is very important because, of course, AI is changing the world, and my idea is I'm building as GPT or cloud, but for dental doctors to plan and diagnosis in 3D and 2D images. Orthodontic treatment is raising a lot, of course, and no one is working in this exact layer that I'm working. We already have 5 doctors using our solution. We have a beautiful dashboard for doctors and our upload area. The doctor will upload the pictures from the patient that he needs to make the plan and the treatment diagnosis, intraoral and extraoral pictures, and receive this outcome. This outcome is a very complete problem solution treatment plan, exactly like a 25-year expert, exactly like an expert will do, explaining all kinds of problems, situations, risks, and all the information that is important for diagnosis and treatment plan. No one is doing this exact solution as us because the other solutions in AI in dental field are only using X-rays. I already have been selling this solution because I have a platform with 4,000 doctors, and we have a lot of models and a team that is ready to
Thank you, Marina.
go. Thank you.
Congrats. The questions?
Thank you.
Who can start?
Congratulations on a pitch. I would like to know what's the feedback of the dancers that are already using it. What's the feedback?
They are loving because there is nothing like it. It's the same idea about GPT or cloud. No one was using last year, and now everyone's asked everything. But regarding treatment plan and understanding pictures and diagnosis, AI can't do anything. Cloud and GPT, they are not prepared for this. So I'm doing the fine-tuning, the layer to teach this solution. They are loving.
Yeah, but what's the biggest benefit?
Biggest benefit is increase the security for treatment plans, reduce the costs of retreatment, of malpractice injuries. In the clinics, for example, DSOs in the United States and here in Brazil, they have a lot of young doctors who are treating without have the training to do this. So we have a security and a pattern to like expert planning in the same way of thinking. In the big clinics, you have a pattern and security to have the certain to don't make mistakes.
Do you have any problems with regulation about this solution or not?
Yes. Now, at the beginning, we are selling as an educational solution because I've been selling educational solution. I've been doing and selling this in person. I work making consultant, helping doctors in person, and now I'm scaling with the machine. So as an educational solution, it's okay. But of course, we have a HIPAA protocol and LGPD protocol. And as the same as cloud and every AI solution, the final decision is doctor's decision. We are just make the second opinion. We already have Pearl, for example, and Overjet are two companies that are unicorns nowadays in the United States. They are exactly in the dental field, but they are working with X-rays. And they have all the regulation they call second opinion. So the doctor's decision it is still the doctor's responsibility, but we help and we improve the timing and the cognitive load.
And, and about scalability of this solution, what the next step?
Yes, the next step is improve a little bit, hire two more engineerings of machine learning and two more doctors that are helping me to label the images and teach the machine, and then sell in my own platform because I already have doctors to sell. I have the channel to sell this solution, and grow and just improve the solution in technology and make marketing because I can also, I'm a doctor, so I can sell inside the Congress and publish like scientific papers validating, and we have this path.
Thank you so much, Marina. Congrats.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. For now, I want to invite Omer from Hovi. Welcome to the stage. Good presentation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Umar, and I'm the founder of Hovi from Helsinki, Finland. And we are building the identity infrastructure for the internet for humans and AI agents. Identity verification has been a long unsolved problem. It's not changing. And that's why the users have to verify themselves over and over again on the internet. Yes, sorry about that. And when you bring AI agents to the game, it becomes even more challenging. And just of last week, the AI agent traffic surpassed humans by 57% on the internet, which makes it even more challenging nowadays to verify online if it's a human or an AI agent. And EU has tried to bring up a solution here with the EADAS 2.0 mandate, which will launch EU digital ID wallets in Europe for all 27 countries, accessing 450 million people. And the world is following with India, Brazil, and other countries in the same road. But it seems like that the businesses lack the infrastructure. Now, we are Hovi, a multi-ecosystem platform that enables businesses to connect into EU and non-EU trust ecosystems. The way you can understand it is by thinking us like Stripe. What Stripe did for payment gateways, we do that for digital identity, bringing all of them under one umbrella with one API. The market is massive, but what's more important is that it's once in a generation rebuild of digital identity globally. And whoever will build the infrastructure and the rails will lead the way. And what's more important to think now is that every major economy on the globe is working toward this. Either it's India, who has launched its 1.5 billion digital identity, people's digital identity to Google wallets, or EU with 450 million people into EU digital identity wallets, or Brazil with gov.br planning in next 3 years to create a digital identity wallet for its citizens. And AI agents are going to be part of this economy, creating a new kind of challenges for agentic identity. And we are here to lead the way with Hovi, which is an API solution, compliance ready, and fully managed infrastructure to help you build this and grow this into a solution that works for you. We have been busy, not just growing revenue, but also partnerships and LOIs. And we've signed our Brazilian customer with approximately with a 3 million user base and a Japanese customer with 11 billion in turnover. And we're part of the French and the German national EUDI initiatives that we're collaborating with. We have a very powerful team with people with more than 20 years of experience of leading enterprise sales at MasterCard, research, published researchers at IEEE, and then with me with around 14 years of cybersecurity experience.
Thank you, Omer. The question?
What's the big challenge in Brazil with this?
I think that will be the mandate, because now with the global economies building this, EU is setting the standard for the digital identity, and gov.br currently is working toward it. I'm actually speaking at an event hosted by World Bank next week in Brasilia, and Serpro and DataPrev are there to see what's the future of it, and we are looking to collaborate with them to see how we're going to build this new identity infrastructure in the Brazil.
Thank you.
Hi, congratulations for your pitch.
Thank you.
I'd like to know if you have a main customer. I mean, what's kind of a company is your main customer?
Well, the thing about identity is it's everywhere, but of course we're focused on fintechs and iGaming industry. So banks, fintechs, and iGaming. Those three areas for ID verification, onboarding, KYC.
And whenever it comes to the Brazilian market, are you guys also working with like government, because you do have like also the government authentications? How is the plan for the Brazilian market?
So we cover the past, the present, and the future. With the past, we're talking about basic documents, scanning, facial scanning, defect verification. Present, EIDs with, let's say, Serpro, with the SPF verification, Swedish bank ID, Finnish bank IDs, Norwegian Free ID, and all of them. And then the future of the digital wallets. So technically, we cover all of it.
What's the most difficult part of your implementation?
I think that would be the governance of it. Technology is easy. We can build it, we have the IP. The problem is bringing everybody together. Some part is pushed by the mandate, where the world is following in. For example, USA have started to put their passports in Apple Wallet now. And Brazil has also started to put their Japan has started to put their My Number ID, which is the national ID, into the Apple Wallet now. India, I mentioned, are putting Aadhaar into Google Wallet. So we verify everything for everybody. But it doesn't work everywhere. And to make it work, we need to push it through the global adoption. That's the challenging part.
And what stops the big techs from coming and getting this market?
In Brazilian market, it's mostly up to gov.br. We are actually working with the Ministry of Innovation on this and seeing what's the future. As you might be aware that the Brazilian law for age verification of children was just passed. So the next in life after the elections is that what's the next step? Which we're talking about the MOSIP-based digital ID that's going to come in Brazil in next 3 years that we're hoping to be part of.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Omer, congrats. So I want to invite Glauco from Busque AI. Glauco, welcome to the stage.
Hi everyone. I want to ask you something. Have you ever tried to search for an apartment? How many tabs do you need to open to do this? 5, 4? We know that in Brazil, Find a Home means opening several sites. Today, we are closing them. I moved from Rio to São Paulo in 2016 with my family and get back in 2023. Both times, my wife and I lost a lot of time searching across many portals. We saw the same listing, different price, no memory of what we have seen. You know, we saw a lot of apartments, same apartments with different price in many portals. This is the major sites. You need at least to open 5 tabs. Today, 30 million Brazilians search across those sites. We know that portals solved inventory, but nobody solved discovery until Busque Aí. One search, every portal. We do a unified search. When you search for a street, you can see the same apartment, and we list OLX, Viva Real, so you can click on this and go through the original site. We bring the context layer, the local data, neighborhood guides, browsing history, discovered enriched by AI. So when you do a search, this is saved. When you see an apartment, this is saved too. And we also have a verified brokers. We do know your clients. They do a biometric. We validate email, telephone, this kind of thing, so users can see all of this. We are building 4 layers: one aggregator, search intelligence, trusted network, and lead intelligence. Today are live aggregator and search intelligence. At trusted network, we are allowed today, and lead intelligence, we are doing this time. We have 4 revenue streams. Search is only the entry point. Monetization comes from next. We have a broker SaaS, we have a qualified leads, financial verticals, and B2B intelligence. Early traction, real intent. Some numbers, and just one thing, one founder with solo with AI.
Thank you, Glauco.
Thank you, guys.
The question, please.
So about your competitors, so I've been seeing some solutions like yours in Europe, so it's kind of easy. But whenever it comes to Brazil, yes, it is a pain, but how do you see the market? Who is your main competitor, and how do you differentiate yourselves?
The main competitor today is Trovit, the same company of Nestoria, and a lot of things. I think the property is from Lightsful Connect, but the experience is so far away from Busque Aí, so many different. And today we already had a lot of partners. At this weeks, 2 weeks ago, we have Chaves na Mão, Bush Casa, Web Quartos, and you already have one financial vertical, and that anyone can do calculate a consortium or a financial, and we get this lead go through this partner, Ventus Hub.
Congratulations. How is the revenue stream, revenue that you're gonna get, which is the main source of revenue?
The main source will be the qualified lead that we want to, like CPC, and the second one is the broker the broker's verification. So each professional can pay our revenue and receive a website, and anyone can see all of those properties that he is selling, that he is renting, this kind of thing. And we are the only one portal that do a biometric verification. We collect identity, we collect professional license, the broker do a selfie, we collect all of this, and we are already parameterized with the LGPD.
Congratulations. Do you see the possibility to expand to another countries and
Of course.
another segments? I mean,
Yeah. Cars is the next.
Hotels.
Motorcycles is next. And in United States we have Zillow. And our main objective is to become Google step. Today we have Google Flights, Google Shopping, and next will be Google Real Estate.
Thank you, Glauco. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you all.
So I want to invite Sidney from Coopera AI. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Hey, everyone. So, software is getting cheaper than ever to be built. And yet, we are seeing price of software increase. Think about it. You used to be able to buy your software and it was yours. Photoshop was yours. Then we ended up where we start getting cloud, and with cloud, you had to pay per license, per seat. And now every new AI thing. So the problem with that is simple. This model is broken. Now we get to pay too much, and now with an excuse for companies to fire people in the name of AI. We're not supposed to build this future. This future is not for us. Remember, software business, it's about people. It's about creating jobs. It's about creating innovation. So we are changing that. Coopera is now the first 100% free workspace for teams. We have chat, documents, video conference, project management, Drive, and a ton of other tools. We replace over 70 tools. That is Notion, Jira, ClickUp, Asana, Monday, Trello, and the list is long. That means that startups can now save money, put money on their pocket, and for the first time use that money to hire more people. That's what it's all about. It's hiring, it's innovation, it's bringing more money. That's the promise of AI. It's bringing more money to your company. Since we launched here in the summit, we launched our beta a year ago. We have had great amount of success with our clients migrating to Coopera. We're talking about 800 plus teams now that have already migrated to Coopera and started saving, paying nothing for those tools. Those tools that are just code, and AI can code really well right now. So we can save those people money. We have saved over $5 million already, which is great. And we are able now to bring that money to the pocket for the first time, allow people to ask for raises in the right way. Ask their bosses to migrate to Coopera. That's why we are now creating a way for you to ask for raises the right way. We're giving away up to $1 million in credits in Coopera during the summit. So you can take 2 minutes, scan this QR code, earn for your workspace today up to $500, and start making about the people. Start bringing the innovation. Thank you. Let's bring the right future together.
Thank you, Sidney. Congrats. So the questions?
Sidney, a nice speech. But the question is, what's the real average pricing? Because you have to pay.
Yes.
What's the real pricing? Because you spoke about savings, but what's the original pricing?
We truly believe that code, it's now getting to a free point. I had the opportunity to talk to a couple businesses here, and they gave me how they are coding their own platforms and replacing Trello, replacing Jira, so they don't have to pay per license anymore. So code is pretty cheap, and that's what we're offering. The code part is all free. What we're charging now is for intelligence. It's for the AI. That's the part you pay for.
Congratulations. Who is the real customer? Who's your perfect customer?
So we actually have a few here that came to see us, which is great. We help them, and we have all sorts of customers now. We have brought HR, lawyers. We have all teams that use today Slack, even Gmail, because we have email as well. They are migrating to Coopera.
What about the competitors of your...
Yes, that is great. There is none. They all charge for seats. They all charge for seats. And this is the thing. They are in a bubble that is going to explode on their faces. That happened with Blockbuster. They were charging for late fees, and then when Netflix came, they couldn't recover from it because they made $800 million from that. But code, it's getting cheap no matter if it is Coursera or even someone that is building for their own platform. So charging per seat is not going to work for long. So there is no competition because we're the first ever to offer all of these tools for free so we can give back to people. And that's pretty awesome.
So you're not charging, and it's for free. And what's your plan to escalate it? So your GTM process, your strategy, how are you gonna be positive? You're gonna get profit out of it.
So the great thing is that we do already have profit. We charge per use of AI, and we have some awesome AI. Finally, it's not AI that is shoved in your face. It's actually AI when you want to use for what you want to use with your team, finally. So you put credits when you need credits, and we always make our profit on top of AI credits.
Okay, but which model you use when you are backup?
We have over 42 models. We build to be used for companies, so it's never trained. All your data, it's always encrypted in your workspace, and we use over 42 models. When you ask a question to one of our models, we choose what is the most intelligent model for your question. That way your credits can go far. We can use the best AI every time to deliver the best answer, and we guarantee that if tomorrow ChatGPT is the best AI, you got it. And then Google is the best, you got it. You always get the best response from AI.
Thank you so much, Sidney.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
And for now, our last speech for today, I want to invite Flavia from T Alliance. Welcome to the stage, Flavia.
Hello, gentlemen. And only 1 in 4 children with disabilities in Brazil completes basic education. The main reason, they never talk to read and write. My name is Flavia Krieger. I'm Lucas' mother. He's autistic, level 2 of support needs, and I'm a founder of the Alliance. We are living in a paradox. Over the last 6 years, the number of special education students in a regular schools increased 100%, 2.5 million students. And it's estimated that 5 to 10% of the world's population has some neurodevelopment disorder. But there is a number that nobody talks about. In Brazil, for every teacher trained in special education, there are over 800 students waiting for them. That's the reason why we create Inclusive platform. Let's see how it works. The families share how the students learn and what triggers them. The healthcare professional provides clinical information, and school applies pedagogical assessment. Our platform cross-references all this data with our library, and it, in a few minutes, delivers the 6 legal documents to guide teachers through the inclusion process. Our main competitive advantages: proprietary knowledge library and special education strategy curated by our specialists with over 25 years of hands-on experience living inclusion in the classroom, student progress dashboard, and with generative AI, it delivers in a few minutes a hyper-personalized education plans for each student. Our main results for teachers: planning time dropped 90%. For schools, we deliver a full legal and pedagogical protection and operational savings. And for families, for the first time, they see true inclusion and students becoming literacy. Our business model is SaaS, charging per student, with annual contracts with schools, clinics, therapists, families, and local governments. Our team is made up of 13 specialists, neuroscientists, teachers, doctors, therapists, psychologists. The machine accelerates, humans validate. Our long-term vision is to become the essential platform for inclusion used by 1 million students, combining social impact with sustainable business. But we are just in the beginning. We are in 5 schools serving 70 students. Our next step is to expand to 50 schools and 1,000 students. In short, we deliver a high potential solution to solve the biggest problem in modern education. Thank you.
Thank you, Flavia. The questions, please.
How do you think about the scale up with partnership with schools, private schools, or the government schools?
We have 2 different kind of ICPs. First of all, the public, the government, the local government, and the second one is a private schools. And in a private schools, we are working in the strategy land and expand. When we run, until now, we are running a free pilot in flagship schools to test and prove our solution, our product, an MVP. And then next, we expand to the surrounding in a networks relationship, the networks school. And the public, and we are, we have a pipeline with 13 local government that we are discussing the model of hiring.
Because we have a big groups education in Brazil, I think it's very, very easy
to expand very fast.
Flavia, I think congratulations. It's a nice solution. And how do you think about? I think that it's a kind of information that even families, once you have access to, even before getting to the college or schools. So what's your marketing plan? What's your idea behind it to also approach the final family? Because imagine that if I'm looking or expecting for the public school to have a solution like ours, it's going to take time, but I think it's very innovative. So do you have any plan to also display this solution for the family, the mother who is looking for a solution like that?
Yes, but through the school, because our main ICP is the school. And then we develop the solution. Then our first client is a school, and then invite families and healthcare professionals that work with students to contribute in a worldwide strategies.
Congratulations about your solution. Do you have some challenge about the regulatory in Brazil, like you needed to have approved about society, medical society?
No.
No, not at,
no, not at all.
Not at all. And another group in Brazil which looking for you to have some partnership about this?
Yes, but our main objective, our main goal is a social impact. 8% of the students in education, special education in Brazil, are in the public sector, in the public schools. Then my main goal is trying to expand our operation in government, through the government.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Hello. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. So, for now, I need to take the. You finish? Finish? Okay. Perfect. Okay. You can. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. We need, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, and I have a question for you. How is the experience? What do you think about the projects? You can talk about?
I think you don't have many time.
Minutes.
Show the speakers, it's a challenge at 3 minutes, but interesting to see about the technologies go on, and some people, I don't know, I think maybe to see another outside and to see the market. I think this is the next step for the guys here, but congrats, I think it's nice.
Perfect.
I think most of them come up with great ideas. And sometimes, like, when you just need time to look up to the market to see what's going on, because some of solutions we have seen before, and some of them I was missing, see the real pain, which is the real pain you are solving. So, but overall, it was great presentations.
Perfect. Thank you.
It was very nice to see professionals of different sectors creating solutions, which they feel the pain and they see from inside. So it's very nice to see, and it's also nice to see that we have to keep on learning how to do the startup validation for the beginning, because sometimes you just create the solution and push it instead of looking to research the market first.
Okay.
Yes, it was a great experience. Thank you for that. I work in a big company, so it's pretty nice to see how different uses from AI. We can see from the AI a lot of different cases, and it was a great experience to be here.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
How about you, Bruno?
Yes, I saw good solutions. It's very possible the scale up, mainly the solutions about the health and the public service. I think it's a good experience for me.
Cool, cool. Perfect. I have the information. We have two startups going to the semifinal, and the startup is Ortho Copilot, T Alliance. Congrats for both. And I have, okay. And that is the final round of pitch brought to you by FINAP, FNDCT, and MCTI. A big thank you for this round pitch, and of course to two amazing judges. And the pitch semifinal will take place tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. on the center stage. So be sure to join us on that. Thank you for being with us, and enjoy of the rest of the Web Summit. Thank you. Thank you.